G'day punters, Blake from the Leg Up Australia. Racing tomorrow at Canterbury Park. Currently on a soft 5, but the weather over the next 24 hours is set to be fine, so I would suggest an improving track. There was a few horses that looked very good to the naked eye last start that I think will be winning again. So I think we're going to be in for a strong day tomorrow. If you haven't yet subscribed to our mailing list, please do. I'm going to pop the link below. There will be an email coming out later in the week for the races on Saturday. And don't forget about our brand new website, www.thelegupaustralia.com, which you can go to for all the tips. The best bet of the day for me is race 5, number 2, Black Magnum. This horse is going to be super hard to beat. I really loved his trials prior to his first up effort. His first up effort was absolutely outstanding. There was a $1.50 favourite in the race, Lashes. He sat 3 deep. Robbie Dolan was in the saddle, and he absolutely put paid to them. He won by 3.5 lengths with his ears pricked. It was a really nice win, and I think this horse is a nice horse in the making. He's from the McNewnham stable. He gets the claim for Chris Williams, so he comes in with 58.5 kilos. He's drawn a little bit awkward, but I'd suggest with the field size, Chris Williams should be able to find some cover for him. And when he does produce him over 1,100 metres, he is going to be super hard to beat. He should have too good a turn of foot for them, and he should be too good for them. So that is race 5, number 2, Black Magnum. Very hard to beat tomorrow at Canterbury. The next best comes up in the third race. It is number 4, MOANA Jewel. This mare is from the Tracy Bartley stable. She has Louise Day in the saddle, who takes 3 kilos off her back, so she comes in with 53.5. She's drawn barrier 1, absolutely perfect to stalk the speed. I think when they present her, she is going to sprint quickly and hopefully be too good for them. Last start, she came back in distance to 1,350 metres, and she was a mile too good for them at Wyong. She travelled 3 and 4 deep, faced the breeze, and then she sprinted too quickly for them to get the cash. She won that easily. She has form around Attorney, no problems with the mile. She really savaged the line at Hawkesbury one day behind Romantic Whisper. I have no problems with her coming back up in distance. She's going to get a cushy run in behind them, and I just think she represents the best value in the race. So that is race 3, number 4, MOANA Jewel. Another bet for us is race 4, number 12, ULUSABA. I think he's going to be really hard to beat. I know the stable was very keen to get him into a race on Saturday, but he was an emergency and he didn't get a start. This looks a simpler race for him to get the cash. He's drawn barrier 9. He's got Tim Clark in the saddle. He's 4th up. I think he's at his peak now. Last start, he was very good behind Attorney and Matawi. He ran 4th. They put a gap in the 5th horse, so I think he's just about ready to win. This looks like the right race for him. So that is race 4, number 12, ULUSABA. Very hard to beat tomorrow at Canterbury. The value bet comes up in the 6th race. It is number 1, Cool Vinny. I think this guy is going to be very hard to beat. He's from the Chris Lee stable. He's got Samantha Clinton in the saddle taking 2 off his back. Comes in with 60.5 kilos. He's drawn barrier 9, which is ideal for him at Canterbury because he's going to get back. He struck a heavy track first up. He just doesn't like heavy tracks. Getting onto the soft track is going to be more preferable. He should have won last preparation, 2nd up at Canterbury. He then went on to win 3rd up over Redouble, and that form is looking very good at the moment. I just think he represents huge value in the weight. He's well placed in a benchmark 74. 1,200 metres is his distance, and I just think he represents good value at about $16. So we're going to be on race 6, number 1, Cool Vinny, at the good odds to improve 2nd up on a drier surface. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we can back a few winners tomorrow. And don't forget to check out our new website, www.thelegupaustralia.com. Cheers.